Gentlemen, maybe gentle ladies as usual, welcome. Welcome to Not TF2, and today there will be First Descendant. First Descendant has some content which I'm still lacking behind a little bit. So that's what I will be trying to, come up with. Is it actually come up with? Come along, be up to date, get new weapons and stuff. But first, as usual, let me check cross-platform chats. Let's see, TikTok as usual requires some manual intervention, so that should be fine. Let's see the game. Where is the game? Anti-cheat is loading. Yep, here we go. A little bit takes a while. A little bit. I usually don't launch the game before stream because it makes like OBS laggy, so bear with me a couple seconds. So intro, I already see intro, but it's up to OBS to catch up. We'll see. Any second now. Initializing and stuff. Shader compilations, of course. Unreal Engine. We love that. Though I don't think it actually started to do that recently, right? I mean, only 5th Unreal Engine, doing that on each game start? Because I play some Unreal Engine 4 games and there is no like shader compilation each time I launch the game. So yeah, it's kind of exclusive feature. So, game, come on. Come on. Let's see. YouTube Shorts, good. Sometimes it's, it's kind of clunky to start 2 YouTube streams because one is like full screen, one is the Shorts one. And yeah, I have to actually keep the game in focus, otherwise, OBS will not hook it up. That's it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see, I have a half-baked build for Erosion 30, but before we actually get to that, I want to do some like daily runs of the Stigma sector. Sigma probably. Stigma in some sort of meme, right? But yeah, Keelan trying to show off with imaginary blade I see. Because I have a custom skin and like with his usual suit, he has a bracer with like almost hidden blade, like Assassin's Creed. But yeah, here is, there is no such bracer. It looks a little bit goofy. Let's brightness is fine, I guess. It's actually nighttime in here. So there's so many stations now. Actually, let me check the support station. Ooh, someone requires help. Let's go. Let's go. That's the first time ever I see actually the support request in this game. There is a currency for that. Like a couple updates ago, they introduced the currency, which actually lets you to buy previous battle pass weapons. But yeah, the thing is about it that, like not a lot of people like know about it. Hello, sir. You want me to clean up your kitchen and stuff? I'll just, I will just go with you, in front of you. Hopefully he doesn't mind fast clear. I will not be an ass, I will not rush like forward, because probably that's, new player wants to like go through the mission flow. And for me it's just a breeze. I will take resources. I will, pretend that I'm tagging along. Just cleaning up a little bit. Excuse me, sir. You're doing great. Okay. Mission objectives I will leave to this fella. So he might, do that. But mobs, Mobs will speed up for him. Dude, that's the first time ever I saw that support request. Report. Yeah, no. Sometimes it's fine to, you know, play co-op with the low levels. Help them, you know, to get through the hard content, though I'm not sure if it's hard content. He is like level 39. Where are we going? Okay, this thing. I haven't completed those missions for so long. Because I'm in the end game and yeah. Those missions were like, I don't know, half a year ago, if not more. It is a horrible place. Let's, you know, clean up. We just mob the place down. I kinda like this build because of this. I'm not usually, you know, like using skills, using magics and blah blah blah. Like my specialization. Gaming expertise to do headshots. And this is something which, you know, I haven't done like in quite a while, I would say. Probably last time I played like World of Warcraft with like spells and magic. So yeah, this is a good break from the usual stuff, usual shooting. So where okay. This is like the mobs are spawning behind as well. Are we good? Just bashing through. Okay. Objective time, Mr. Ajax. His name is Ajax, at least, you know, canon name of the character. You can do it. Good. I have worse weapon than him, by the way. Because of my skill-based character, you know, I'm using the worst possible weapon, which I could find, just for the memes. Oh, this place, I remember it had some, like, FPS drops. Should be fine, probably. Because I optimized a little bit of my... I thought it's him speaking. Because I had, like, lots of stuff in OBS. Then, you know, at some point I decided enough of lag. So I removed, optimized. Should be better. Though, I like, this game still feels a little bit unoptimized in regards, like, especially with CPU. CPU stuff gets you, you know, get your fans, like, railed up. That's for sure. It's a biocomputer. For me, it's like any terminal in this game. Either destroy it or interact it. Come on, Ajax, let's go. I'm being attacked. Kill him, please. Thank you. Is it question? Is it quest item? Actually, quest and question? Is it actually this, like the word came up from? Question, quest. Though quest is usually request, right? So request and question might be not like that far away from each other. Okay.
Keep searching for traces of
What is cooking? So I decided to start, you know, with my daily routine of farming legendary weapons, but we found a fella who requires some help. I can charge it backwards and turn the mouse. Are good? It's all good here. Oh, I don't have any emotions actually set up. Hey Ian, yo, how's it going? How you doing? Wait a second, the minimap shows the mobs here. Maybe it's actually different. Different level? Floor, I mean? Yeah, it might be. So, on the right side. Actually both, left side and right side. Are you today? Me? Existing? Yes. I'm today. How about you? All good? Who is that? Wait a second, that's actually someone not from our mission. And my doggo did some moonwalking, I saw that. Don't pretend that it didn't happen. Where is my Ajax? Mission completed. Hey, glad to be helped, right? Well, let me actually check. Did it work? Did it actually work? It's usual mission, right? So support request. I don't know like how that system works. It's like my first time actually, you know, helping someone. Let me get to the city. Speak Spanish? Nope. Excuse-moi. Me speaking Latvian because I'm from Latvia. English, Russian, Polish. Would be German as well if I would not be slacking in German lessons, so not much. Not much of a German. Okay, let's check. Let's check the crafting station. Actually, wait a second. Let me, you know what? You know why CPU might be high? Because when I record videos, I put it like in borderless full screen, so maybe that will help a little bit. So display full screen because it's usually, you know, less load on GPU since it doesn't require you to load desktop items. Though with the second monitor, I think it doesn't matter much. NVIDIA quality. What is actually spinning my fans? Well, let me actually check. Like CPU almost 100%, but like the game consumes 60, OBS consumes 9, so it's like 69. Very nice. What else? Why it's actually so high? Why it is actually so high? Some next in game security. The game anti-cheat is riling something, but it's like 5% and less. So I don't know. I don't know why it's, you know. I don't know why it's, you know. Trade limited weapon. RIP, I didn't get coin. So, let me check support request again. Maybe it actually gives you those coins for doing like dungeons. Because this one was like usual mission. So let's check. Let's check.
What do you want me to do? Hack something?
Nope, no support requests. Then we go to Sigma sector. And high risk. For the high risk, actually I already did stuff, right? But I still require weapons. Let me check the journal. Truly deadly arson. I probably could start with this one, because I only need one part and put it, you know, to crafting. Actually, let's maybe do public for once. Though I have a feeling it might be a little bit too chaotic. But we'll see. We'll see. Those blueprints. Already got that. I need weapons. I actually need weapons. I have weapons, but I need like to craft additional copies of the weapons, so it will be, you know, upgraded. That's what I need. And I guess first time I got kinda lucky. Oh, there's a Freyna in here, so I might be chilling a little bit. Well, let's start, you know. She will be vacuum cleaning mobs anyway. Ooh. Yeah, everyone has AoE. Let's see, FPS check. CPU kinda riles up, but you know, we check FPS on GPU. Also because of the poison things, I think those consumes, you know, quite a bunch of FPS. It's like limitless range almost, I think. So yeah. Also doggo. My Roomba should be, you know, cleaning up those floors with the loot. But I guess sometimes it does not. Excuse me guys, excuse me. Passing by. Where distance matters, I'm still, you know, having better build. But like when lots of mobs spawning in the same area, he might be, you know, outperformed. Let's go. I wish he would like have more range. And compared to chicks here, his range is not that huge. I like that build. A little bit non-standard, you know? Movement-based build. Where are we going? Okay, okay, okay. Let's start from right side. I pressed it too early. I didn't get back my stacks. So basically, like the mechanic, you know, behind my build is to use my ultimate when there are no enemies around, at least in like not in 6 meters. Otherwise, you know, I'll be having a little bit starvation. Hello. That was a little bit too buttery. Buttery experience. Basically, NPCs are bombing the area, you know, to support you, but like the most they're doing is destroying your FPS. So, where is the boss man? Get the trash mobs first, right? Do we have a Greg rifle in our party? It's not just bombing from NPCs, it's also the weapon bombing, I think. I guess that's the single target where I'm shining here, huh? We have AoE characters, but they're not so great for boss killing. Good. So how much it took? 3:24. I think I'm actually doing faster, so... Let me check. Percentage. Truly deadly arsenic fiber. Polymer synchronous 77%. Okay. So it was 3 minutes, 24 seconds, right? Let me actually check. How much it will be sold. Dude, I don't like those loading screens, like wallpapers, because it teases us that how it could be. Like the boss we see here is the boss which is an isolated area, not a world boss. But from this wallpaper, you know, it looks super cool to be having it like in the usual zones. Okay. So, where is it? Isolated desert. Desert? No, desert is food, right? Desert. So let's try to complete it solo and see if it will be, you know, how much it will be faster. Though it depends on the level. Because sometimes, like those RNG parts of this map, you know, combining in such way that it takes longer. Is it like how it's supposed to be? Where we are getting dropped off of the ship? Developers basically cooking content first, you know, in high, like, not variety, but like customization or whatever, immersion. That probably would be proper word. Then they're putting that into wallpaper, but maybe they, you know, discover some limitations in consoles on the, or Unreal Engine, so for general public use. And they're actually, you know, like nerfing it down. So we're just teleporting here. Okay. Should not be missing any mobs. I'm kinda a little bit too lazy in regards, you know, keeping my charges up. I like to move fast, but I should be moving fast through mobs, because that's what will, you know, keep my cooldowns up. But in this case as well, I'm kinda slacking a little bit. Because like if you see I'm having 0 charges, that means I'm not teleporting around through the mobs much. Yeah. So if I teleport through the mob, it gives my charge back. Which sometimes is not the case. One mob? Yes. Let's go. And then first part I spent more time, I think. So we might not be as fast. But hey, never give up, right? I wonder if there's more mobs than the mission requires. Because sometimes it's the case when you're teleporting, making mobs teleport away after you complete the quest. Into the pillar, like a boss. Okay, one mob. Good. Human error. Those are elites. Well, actually not elites, but like, question mobs? Question mobs? Quest mobs? Like today, first time I mispronounce quests with the question. Question mobs. Questionable mobs. But we require, you know, quest. Okay, 107. $150, go. Go.
Large Vulgus presence confirmed in the operation zone.
Boss time, right?
Descendant.
Yep.
Air support.
FPS bombardment. Okay, boss. Faster. Like solo, I'm nuking those bosses. I'm winning lots of time here compared to the public. With the mobs, yeah, might be, you know, more AoE from other players, but this one is super dead. Where's my friend? Kinda missed the charge a little bit. I also have like video cooking, you know, with this build. I think it's really fun. It's not like the meta, you know, people were one-shotting everything, but I think compared to like usual stuff, it's more fun. So you also don't require like too much damage in this content. Okay, let's see. 3 minutes 40 seconds. How much it was? 17 seconds late. I could probably save lots of time on the first part. Let me see. 88%. So that means in like 2 or maybe 3 runs, I will be getting guaranteed part. So let's do that. Let's move then onto the next map. And after the next map, we might do Erosion level 30, which is currently the toughest content. The newest boss is not toughest content. Because like people already came up with the builds, which, you know, making him go down in like 1 second. So yeah, like the previous update, it still requires much more preparation and stuff. Oh, best of luck, thank you. We'll require that. Actually, you don't need to kill usual mobs here. Only the quest ones. And then here I was thinking, should I, you know, say questionable one? Question one instead of quest. Okay, this is the last one, right? Come on. Good. Yeah, see, those mobs disappear. Like if you complete the quest. Guys, who remains? My favorite part, like those like phases when you have to go through those tunnels through the mobs is actually super nice with this build. You go faster, you get unlimited charges, and you complete the quest at the same time.
Attack their deployment point.
Deployment point. Where is our bombardment? Was it cancelled? Whoa. Okay, bombardment is not required for the mini lag, I guess. 70, 80, 100. More. Can they spawn like all at the same time? So you can like charge once and, you know, everyone will get down. In parallel, I completed sub-objective, even though I didn't notice that. Why waypoint showing that? I need to get all of them here. Okay.
The transport has dropped a wide range.
Oh, this time we're
charge.
not in the desert.
We need it to purify the void energy. Prime the detonator with your RK, then hit the detonation
Yeah. Prime the detonator.
Descendant, we're detecting RK life signs inside a Vulgus structure.
Spoiler alert, Chief. They're dead. Those cinematics were actually really cool about that. Another one. Prime detonator. Yeah, such objectives is probably that like character build is actually having super nice speed. Boss is almost getting 2-shot. Only God mode, you know, phasing, saving them. What is this? Where is my friend, See ya. The only grip probably I have in some, you know, dungeons in this game that, like, the main mechanic is always God mode. Like on almost any boss. Drive by. So, give me weapon detail. Would be nice. Or not. So, 80... Nope. Wait a second. Ah, that's not over yet.
Mission complete.
Now it's completed.
Transport location.
So yeah, I got the guaranteed drop chance now, so I didn't need to make another one. Okay, let's craft it. Probably I will get quickly for the water. Hydration is important, you know. Also, I had a dinner just before the stream, so that's why I'll be right back. Gentlemen, maybe gentle ladies. Speaking of gentle ladies, quite a lot of them in local area. Crafting time. Let's see. It will be around 2 hours of the craft, so might as well start it now, and maybe until the end of the stream I will craft the weapon itself. Because now we require mostly not blueprints, how they're called. Let's see. How do they call? Deadly arson. Yeah, they have different names. So basically I was getting blueprint for them. Then I will be crafting all of that with additional blueprint of the weapon itself. So we are crafting syncytium or whatever it's, you know, pronounced, fiber and nanotube. That's why I like, you know, to get all the parts at the same time. Oh, it's actually 4 hours. No. It's not 4 hours. I remember that. It's 2 hours. 4 hours will be the weapon itself. Okay, good. Let's go to the void erosion. The journal completionist. All descendants on all fellows, enhancement materials, weapons, modules, external components. I still don't have core materials because of those battle pass weapons. Some battle passes I skipped because I think, you know, the value for them is not that great. So yeah, Excava could be gotten. Yeah, one of the reasons I wanted to do those support requests, because like you can get like coins for, you know, to buy those like blueprints for those things. For Sigward, I think I have almost all of them except one part. Let me actually check. The vendor. Limited weapons. Yeah, this one I think, right? So I have like all of those. I need this one. So it's 30. And for that one piece, I think you need to complete like 6 support requests, no? And considering how rare they are, it might be like quite a while. Though sometimes weekly vendor has them,
What do you want me to do?
at least old
Hack
ones.
something? Place a wiretap? Check data?
Wiretap, no. I want support requests. Actually at work I didn't like support requests. and here I'm chasing them. Yeah, see? Support coins. That's the only thing I don't have from the basic materials. Those you cannot collect everything. Here, high value relic. Actually I have them, it's a glitch I guess. You cannot probably, you know, get that despite like you have multiple of them. But yeah. The only thing which I need is support coins and like limited weapons for the support requests. Okay, enough of journal stuff. Let's go. Void Erosion. I still haven't finished the build. It's kinda yeeted, you know, from some posts and stuff. But I have a feeling it can be improved, which I will be doing after the Keelan probably. So yeah, let's see. Time to feel, you know, Gamba addiction as well. The weapon cores you are getting from those things, it's actually, you know, a little bit of Gamba. Actually, speaking of Gamba, I need another Gamba. It kinda reminds me of gacha games, but I'm not sure if this one can be, you know, considered as gacha game. So yeah, I have golden cores on chill attack, fire rates, but the first one, chill attack, is actually outdated, and firearm attack is not golden, which would be nice to get golden. And those purple ones, I still haven't decided what do I do with those. Chill attack and Legion of Darkness is basically for this level, which I'm currently completing. Firearm probably could stay, though golden would be nice, you know, for a good looking weapon. And hip fire accuracy obviously can be replaced. So I recently crafted this character, so I'm not that proficient yet, but as you can see, it doesn't require you to be proficient. With this weapon, it's actually a little bit busted. But hey, it is what it is, right? If it will be nerfed, okay. It probably deserved. If not, well, we'll see what people will say about that. But like, it requires you to have like a little bit too much focus as well. No, it's not just, you know, holding mouse 1. You need to keep up on your cooldowns, ammunition, mana, and passive ability. Actual cooldown, not regarding the ultimate cooldown, but the debuff. Buff, debuff and stuff. So yeah. I wonder if I should, you know, make a video about this build, like after I will get comfortable with this as well. Though this weapon is probably the best thing what happened, you know, with the battle passes. Like, I really like pistols and sniper rifles in any game. And this battle pass actually delivered a pistol which actually gives you AoE ability. That's actually cool. So basically any character, you know, can deal area of effect damage. Previously it was not that easy. Best thing we had actually was Thunder Cage, I think. The starter weapon. So yeah, like those... Well, what it does, right? It probably cannot be seen much from all this mess on the screen. What it does, basically if you shoot... Oh, ammo. If you shoot someone, it actually spawns like soul blades. And soul blades transferring to another enemies. But the thing is, this character amplifies lots of your damage. and those saw blades having like only 20% of damage. If you fully upgrade the weapon, which I far from that, because I didn't buy battle pass. It actually still does lots of damage. And the second newest weapon, which is the sniper rifle. But this character is also quite busted. And I need mana. I actually need mana. And I need ammo. Oh, we might be having a problem here. No green ammo? Really? Dude. Okay, I will have mana, it's regenerating, but ammo. I have to use backup weapon. I have to actually use backup weapon. Which I only have like 13 bullets because I use it for different character. Which actually has unlimited ammo. Mana. Nope. Still no bullets, are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Speaking of this one, Red Bull gives you wings. In this case, gives you ludicrous damage. Ammo, nice. We're back. Those shields are quite tough to break. I tried to switch to another target, but the first one still... This still was not bad. And sometimes, yeah, if you don't keep track on your passive, you will do lots of less damage. Much less damage. Proper English. Ammo. I'm using the doggo, which is supposed to give me ammo. But it's not the case. Well, it is the case, like once per 40 seconds. And it's actually not that much. Ammo time. And this dude having aimbot. Those minigunners. Actually, maybe I messed it up. You have to jump before using your ultimate, otherwise it will give you different effect. Not cool. Not cool. And you have to use the ultimate. I actually have to use the ultimate because, like, ammo conservation will be, you know, much nicer. No, the game is trying to bamboozle me now. Like, it's not giving me the ammo which I require. Dude. Will you give me ammo, please? Out of ammo. No way. No, for sure. I think sometimes games knows that, you know, you have to have some sort of different ammo type. Just trolling you. Okay. 25 bullets. Not much, but, you know. Let's see what we can do with that. Also, it's a little bit hard to control with that fire rain. And I have an idea to actually get like even more fire rate on this thing. Maybe I will do that. I will see how it, you know, handles. But if you are missing shots, obviously it's like huge loss of DPS. It's the boss. I'm not having that much time left. 2 minutes. Though it's actually only if you want to unlock the next level, which is not the case. I'm not sure if it impacts loot. Maybe it does, a little bit. Guys, where is the boss man? Would be nice to have ammo, and I see actual ammo, good. But yeah, sometimes I'm super focused on the you know, checking like ammo, cooldown, passive duration. So I'm but shooting blank rounds. Speaking of passive, I have to refresh. Okay, 1 minute left. Any HP? I don't see any HP. Guys. Ammo, HP, nothing. Are you kidding me? Dude, 33 seconds. Anything? Never mind. I got shotgun blast in my ass. And when you die, it's actually taking your time. But I think the first bust of the time is actually not that big of a deal, right? Probably should compare the drops. Ah, I stepped on the bombardment. A little bit bombardment. This time I have 5 minutes, and that penalty will not actually be counting towards the time reduction, so I might, you know, chill out a little bit. But still. No point to die on purpose. I don't have mana though. Better finish this boss now. Yeah, now damage is much lower. That was not intentional. No way he regen. He actually has HP regen while you're dead. Okay, 15. I think it doesn't matter if you bust time, because it's the last level, and you only need to have it, you know, only if you are unlocking next one, so that's fine. Gamba time. I'll try to improve chill damage. Would be nice to get a golden one. Also, I could gamba a little bit on the weapon parts, not parts, but like substats. Though I'm still not sure like which last weapon part. Why I'm saying part? Substat. Parts cannot be crafted for this weapon. At least in this season. Okay, craft core. Actually, nah, it's probably too expensive. Equip core. So. Chill attack, I saw the max cores, 4 of them. How much I need? 180 plus. Okay, RNG. Nope. Yeah. So 181 out of 184. So I guess I can, you know, go like improve this one, maybe. Percentage like to do that probably is really low, but hey, didn't happen. So 10, 10, 10. I don't have 10s here. 9, 8. Okay, Gamba is over on this. Firearm attack for the golden one would be nice. Let's see, weapon readjustment. I'm still not sure, like, I'm still actually not sure. So I got like really high roll of the bonus against the faction we are fighting in that dungeon. Chill attack almost maxed out as well. Like around 200 is missing, but considering there is a chance of like 1 in 2000, so I think that's pretty good. So we're locking those. The firearm attack. Probably no point to lock those because it increases the cost like 4 times for the craft. Not craft, but gamba, I guess. But bonus against other factions not needed. Weapon change speed not really needed. Hip fire accuracy. That's what I have now. Probably not needed. I'm like holding right click anyway. Recoil. Recoil could be nice because that weapon is having hell of a punch. But it's only like how much? 12%. So I'm not sure if that's actually useful. Rounds per mag. Rounds per mag essentially will increase your damage right before reload. But like 12% probably will give you only 1 bullet though. Attribute status effect. I don't think this weapon has attribute, right? I mean, like it has those soul blades, but they're, you know, going out like 100% of them. Speaking of soul blades, what I don't like about the inversion reinforcement that it's not per character, and I changed it for the kill and builds. Dude, I had such low, not low amount, but like much less damage than I'm supposed to. So yeah, this thing increases the soul blades plus 3. That's actually a lot. Chill rounds, that's actually 25% attribute damage. And HP, it gives HP bonus to this character, which also gives bonus on ultimate for a firearm attack damage. Dude, I was missing so much damage here. So that's why I was doing it much longer. Well, sadly we have to change it all the time. What do we have here? I'm going for HP, but I only have 1 point, so let's see, fire resistance and toxin resistance. Is there any other difference? I think not. I probably didn't have much issues with fire, though on that last level we have mostly fire mobs, right? So I guess right side. But my least favorite ones is obviously the toxic ones, like those kamikazes, doing lots of damage. Okay, so what else? Back to readjustment. Locking this thing. Rounds per mag gives the like 1 bullet. I guess that's damage increase, right? Attribute status doesn't matter. Crit doesn't matter. We threw it out of the window. Weak point damage. I don't know. Soul Blades is not doing weak point damage, and like the weapon itself, I don't know, doesn't really matter. Rounds per mag will spawn those Soul Blades, so that's like huge that's actually huge damage increase, so maybe rounds per mag will be the best here, with additional firearm attack, because Soul Blades scaling from the firearm attack as well. Weak point damage, Soul Blades do not scale. Okay, Gamba time. So how much I can? 100 rolls. 100 rolls. I think I have actually more cooking of those. Casino plates. Firearm attack 12%. It's not maxed out. I probably will go for the rounds per mag, because it's harder to get. And then I will actually, you know, roll for the attack. To double Golden Colossus. Rounds per mag, 10.2. It probably doesn't matter, right? You know what? We will go first till perfect. Like firearm attack probably preferable. So if it will be perfect, then we will lock it down. Because otherwise it's like 20 cost. Firearm attack. Nope. Though I might be a little bit too perfectionist. I had firearm attack 12%, right? Which is like 0.2% damage increase, I don't know. Though obviously it's much more than that. Because it's like before all the buffs. Rounds per mag 10. Crit rate, recoil. Oh, almost perfect recoil. Let me actually try. Let me go to the lab and see if it will make any difference. Because I think it will not, but you know, just for curiosity's sake. So what was those monkeys yelling there? Someone dancing there? I'm quite curious what is the recoil on this thing now. Let's be real, it's like almost no difference, right? It's probably like not worth even to consider. How much HP I have? The busted thing about this character though, the more HP you have, the more damage you deal with the ultimate. That's probably, you know, why it's kinda OP. Because you can just stack HP, be like tough to kill, and on top of that just deal free damage. Usually with the builds you have to some sort of drawbacks. If you go like in one direction, you obviously, you know, have to pay something for that. But here you just don't lose anything. Oh, dog named Cat, okay. Here it was. Weaponry adjustment. Okay. Weapon change speed, nope. Give us golden firearm attack. Preferably perfect one. Recoil. Well, now it's super perfect recoil. But still not worth it, I think. Keep fire accuracy almost perfect. Dude, we're getting good stuff good stuff of stuff which we don't want to. What is this? Almost perfect rolls here. Are you kidding me? .4 perfect. Hip fire accuracy. Perfect. Okay, almost perfect. Dude. RNG? Oh, 11.9. Should I like chase the 12%? I might regret that, but you know. Weapon change speed, nope. Crit rate. Rounds per mag. Ooh. 11.4. Let me actually check. I'm not sure if it's worth to lock it. Because like at any roll it will give you additional bullet, right? Let's see. How much it has. Rounds per mag. 10. So basically I just need the 10% and I don't really need it golden. Hey Alex, yo! Me doing some theory crafting, you know? Tinkering a little bit with my weaponry. How about you? All good? How's the Alex doing? Okay, gamba time. we go back gambling. Weak point damage. Well, you don't need weak point damage. Give me golden... No, not this. Dude, I asked for a golden, I got 2 golden rolls. But of the stuff which I don't need. Give me golden... Yeah, okay, bro. Okay, bro. Not lines. What are those? Not lines. I hope it's not a pun. Like the follow-up will not be like these nuts or something. Attribute status effect. Crit rate. No. Colossus. Yeah, previously we were fighting for Colossus roll, so now we don't care. Yeah, of course, it gives me Golden Colossus. Thank you, appreciate that. It's not like that. Okay, share me. Share with me. Perfect crit rate. Bruh. Why? When we don't need that. Crit damage. Almost perfect. 0.5% difference. Crit damage. Colossus. Was it perfect? Attribute. Yep, that was perfect. No way I'm getting so much perfect rolls of the stuff which I don't need. RNG my, you know, backspace. Okay, you know what? You actually got me curious. Let's see. What is my browser? Is it actually not showing? Where's my browser? RIP browser. I know why it's not showing, probably. I think I know. Let me actually fix that. 1 millisecond, please. As usually happens, you know, usual stuff. As I just had not lines which people had from they watch a football match, for example. Got it. I actually had no idea that those are called knot lines. No, knot lines is actually the brand, right? There's different stuff in here as well. So like, семечки. Yeah? No, I'm not sure how in Romanian they're called. Dude, I've spent like almost 500 actually. Tell me it's almost perfect. Yep, all the stuff we don't need. Me like weak point damage. Not perfect, but a lot. Perfect recoil, let's go. Bruh. If I will brick my weapon. If I will actually brick my weapon. Weapon change speed, Order of Truth, Colossus, thank you. Perfect one. Oh, okay, maybe it was worth it, but just maybe. Now I have 4 tries to get round per mag. At least 10%. That sucked. Hip fire accuracy, the thing which I had before. Dude. Discard something new every day. Well, it's, let's say it's like language barrier, right? Also, it's a brand. It's not like exactly the thing, you know, you were eating, it's a brand. So I don't know, like, Romanian brands. Yo, those casino plates, you know, which we'll be crafting. What else? Do I require something else? This one is fine, probably 2000 of those. Dog food. Not a lot. That's actually not a lot. I probably need to run some material stuff. Well. Oh well. Let's do one more Sigma sector. No, not Sigma sector. Or Sigma sector. Actually, let's do one more Sigma sector. Sigma male grind set. Let's go. This time I will not change inversion. I still have HP, but everything else Probably not really needed that much because it's like trash mobs and stuff. So yeah. What time's there at your place? 9. Almost 9. Evening, of course. Of course. What's at yours? I think it's 1 hour difference now. Probably. Let me put Twitch ads delay. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in ads, but I will spend them shortly, and yeah. Then we'll have ads anyway. That's the choice. The democracy. And it's almost 21. Oh, so we have almost this. Well, not almost, but the same. The same time zone.
Proceed with caution.
Daily saving time incoming, if I'm not wrong, right? Though I didn't pay much attention to that stuff, because usually like all the phones and whatever, PCs, you know, doing it automatically, so I don't really care until you wake up in the morning and it's like 1 hour earlier than usual. Then that's probably not so Gucci. Biocode. We need to collect biometric code. With the different like build, I'm getting a little bit lazy, I think. In regards, you know, paying. Oops, almost into the pit. But I need to charge through mobs. If I'm not charging through mobs, I'm losing my stacks. If I lose my stacks, I'm just a slow brick. But hey, it's all about game sense. And sometimes you stuck into the stair or whatever. That's a skill issue. So what do I do? 100 more mobs. Give me those. Alex, have you played our first Descendant? Or you're like mostly campaigns and stuff? Burning singularity reactor. What was it actually required for LEPIC? I don't have a good LEPIC reactor, that's for sure. Leads. Yep. You get those dudes. Mobs do not matter. Sometimes you get tunnel vision and you kill all the mobs and they will respawn infinitely. But you need only to get those guys. Okay, see? They just disappear now. Fortnite. Do I need that material for the shotgun? Not shotgun, beam rifle? Probably could check later on, because like I don't really pay attention to materials until I will have all the blueprints, and guess what? You don't have enough materials. That's how I roll. My favorite part. It's time to pump some spaceship. What I like about those things, most of the time they're giving you like your movement charge back. That's actually cool. It's like really hard to mess up, so you will not have any like movements charges. Actually, I need to go another way. Like the main objective here usually to get like some elite mob. Elite mob will drop a weapon, which will be having like much easier time against spaceships. For different characters, not for this one. But we just bypass that by, you know, bashing our head through the spaceship. $300. Let's go. Can we, guys, you know, stand together? It will be much more fun. At least for me. I busted my cooldown. I busted the mechanic for this build. And then I have like a couple seconds downtime. Yeah, the video on this build is like almost finished. I just need, you know, to have like one nice run to attach as a gameplay, so people will see what, you know, this build is about. But that's probably can be recorded separately if needed. Okay, this one insta-kill. That's actually nice. They included like 2 bosses, but like one of them is like sidekick. You don't really care about it. It just, you know, just like a cheerleader support. And you fight the main guy, which is actually having God mode because of this dude. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, that was much faster than I expected.
Requesting transport support.
Did I got the part? Actually, it will not show here because I have different tracking enabled. So I have 4 this and 1 this. Let me actually check the mission screen. Some weapons, reactors, components, materials. Nope. Okay, let's do one more time. If well, it doesn't matter if it will drop or not. I'll still do erosion. Actually, I need to have an ad break, I think. Music stopped because I didn't have the shuffle enabled. Starts in 5 seconds. You know what? We might actually chill here because it's not time limited. Twitch ads will be in 40 seconds. I have to, you know, run them down. So let's make like couple break, couple minutes break. Get some water hydration, blah blah blah. See you then. So yeah. Suit. Get done, Mr. President moment. I'm on fire.
Everybody let me hear you say, oh yeah, yeah. Now throw your hands in the air.
Gentlemen, maybe gentle ladies as usual. Welcome back. Doggo, get up, we have to go. So what we were doing? Sniper rifle, right? And I wasted all my stacks because reasons. Sniper rifle, which is actually quite hard to get, surprisingly. Also, the thing is, you don't know exact percentage of the drops. Usually, you know, developers in this game have like super detailed breakdown on, you know, what and when and how it drops. For this newest content, nope, no bueno. Though, let me actually check. Well, I can check the world map. Because it might be in the mission status. Might be. Like it was in campaign missions. Though I don't expect it, but maybe. Who knows? Who I missed? Hopefully no one is behind. Yeah, hopefully. Dude. Move to the next operations. Descendant, time to break your FPS.
You must attack their point of origin.
No? Usually bombardment is here. Well, it's probably when Alpha speaking. Alpha likes to break your FPS, she does not. So maybe that's part of the like level RNG. Compared to previous update when they had like Void Vessel, level RNG still was there, but it still felt like almost the same. Here, it's much more different. Despite I'm, you know, pretty sure like the both normal mode and hard mode using the same map for specific region, but it still feels different. So that's actually quite nice. Not like, oops, hopefully that was not too loud. Touched my mic. But yeah, obviously it's not like RNG level Diablo, but still nice. Speaking of Diablo. I kinda played free weekend, it was fine. Where I'm going? Really, I'm actually going back? But yeah, Diablo 4 was fine, I guess, for the campaign. But they limited, like, obviously, free weekend. So I didn't finish it. Because, actually, not because of the time, but I couldn't proceed, like, into the campaign. But the grinding probably is whatever. Because I saw, like, lots of not so nice reviews about that. But the campaign was fine, I think. At least the beginning of it. Like, I don't know, 2 chapters or whatever they allowed. They actually allowed to play. AOE bomb. Since when developers calling stuff AOE in the quests? I think it's gamer turn now. So, okay, I see. It's not about mobs, it's the building stuff. Okay. That's totally not a Mogus material opener inside. Also had crystal catalysts as well in the main campaign mission. So I guess those things not used by our like playable characters. Not just us. Okay. He has a god mode, so he can chill. Is it actually hard mode? Because sometimes it doesn't feel like that. People say this character is super underwhelming, but I think for this game mode it's actually quite nice, even faster than, you know, most meta characters. Okay, last phase. Also having that like 180, you know, mechanic, that's actually nice. Okay, let me check. Game probably greedy one. 4100. I think I had it like before that as well, right? Let me check materials. Material 16, 16, 16 should be fine. 10, 10, 10. For one replica. Actually, for two replicas should be fine. 48 for two replicas as well. 20, 20. One replica is created, but creating, I mean, but the second one lacks a little bit materials. But yeah, let's go to the Void Erosion this time. Do we have dailies to kill the Colossi? Or should I just do it? Because I'm still missing some perfect pieces for the external components, which I might do a couple times. Let's do that a couple times. Would be nice to have like at least one build which is like min-maxed, like really nicely. I need Slayer set. Slayer set with double golden suffixes or prefixes. That's kind of a Path of Exile term. I don't think there is such thing. But still, substats. Stats or substats? Probably substats because the main stats is always the same on those things. Let's go. Oh, actually, maybe not. Okay, that's the wrong character. I forgot to swap. Let's see. It's not a boss character, but you know, maybe it feel nice. I know. Dude, I didn't expect to get boss with this one. God mode in the last millisecond. Bruh. Yeah, I have a weapon. I'm not using my weapon much on this dude. But hey. That's not too bad. Also, I could use my ultimate instead of recharging my stacks to nuke the boss. Let me actually try that. Maybe that's also idea to add something to the video, right? Like general Colossi, which, like, I know, all the bosses, so to say, could be completed with these weak characters. But hey, it's the most fun character for me at the moment. At least for the mobbing. For the bosses, I know, Haley probably, but still. It's debatable. Debatable. Let's go, move. So let me try to get on him 5 stacks. Actually, should I use the first skill as well? Okay, and let me use skill. Let's be real, it's not using that much. Hey, it works, right? It works. Not complaining. Yeah, let me check. RNG time. Golden, nope. Purple. Probably will not even care about purples. Max shield is C display time. Nope. Whatever. What about reactors as well? And weapons, well, we don't care about weapons. They could actually do something with the weapons in this game. Like non-ultimate ones. At least for transmog, right? That's World of Warcraft system where you can actually change appearance of one item to a different one. But here, like the purple weapons, which have more skins probably than ultimate weapons. I'm not sure why they're doing that. No one using purple weapons except like when you just start the game. Battle pass, what did I get? Oh, doggo food, nice. Skin, I'll probably get that later. I need level 57 to get upgrade for my revolver. But probably it will give me like couple % damage increase by merging them. But overall, still, why not? And now in the Void Erosion, I should be having much more damage. Because my stupid ass didn't didn't enable the inversion abilities for this thing. Now I probably will not be changing them. Everything else is not, you know, benefiting from them as much, because usually it's mobbing stuff. But like in this thing, it's the most like bullet sponging content, I would say. So yeah, might be good tactic. Though I wish they would include the presets, like those erosion things in the preset. Let's go. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking. Yeah, without the erosion things, it was much longer. It was actually much longer. And I was like, oh yeah, that's fine, Not even actually thought that, you know, something might be not so nice. Level 30. Which I would say probably easier than level 28, because that's what I was stuck on for quite a while. Or maybe because all my weapons already were, you know, crafted for that specific faction. Yeah, probably that's why. Though the boss is still pain in the ass on level 28, the toxic dude. Dude, I don't like toxic bosses in here. It's one of those mobs, like from usual RPG games, which, like, having either kamikaze stuff, or like one-shotting you, if you don't have, like, a good amount of resistances. But in this game no one cares about resistance. We are just pumping damage as much as possible and praying, you know, that nothing will hit us. That's how we roll. All defense, go offense. Kill them before they kill you. Which works like most of the time. Before I will make some stupid things, I could get some mana, but no mana. Oh, there it is. Okay, ammo is fine. MP, I guess it's fine as well. Hopefully mobs will drop more though. Doggo. Almost shot you. Yeah, now like it's much better. Though with Gamba I also upgraded my weapon a little bit, so maybe that's also a difference. She's probably the closest character, which reminds me of the Warframe. The game has lots of similarities, you know, with Warframe, mechanics-wise, but characters usually not much, because, like, they're not robots and stuff. This one might be. Not a robot, but armor at least. How many times I tried to get back? Not back, but like to play Warframe. Okay, back, because I was playing it during the beta. But then when I tried to pick it up later, like many years later, it was so confusing. I don't think they have like good starting experience. Or at least, you know, comeback experience. Okay, where is the boss? Okay, boss is still not here. Similar to Destiny. Destiny is quite okay game, but like when you try to pick up the things which you left on, yeah, good luck with that. Though, I think I saw some like Steam reviews, people mentioning that like starting experience also sucks. People have no idea, you know, what to do and where to do. It's probably the only MMO FPS, right, out there. At least from the known ones. Because sometimes I like see the news. Some games, you know, being closed despite I never even like saw them. Probably which could be nice games. But either marketing, you know, or something else. Ammo. Probably need to upgrade my doggo. Ah, I messed up. I actually messed up. And we have boss, at least we have boss now at 5.5 minutes. Instead of like 2 minutes left. So. Can you please summon some trash mobs? Would be nice. Yep, out of ammo. No, but my inversion erosion whatever package. Okay, I didn't expect that. Inversion talent abilities. That's actually still doing nice damage. Backup weapon, I mean. He has one attack which is like super deadly. It's kind of hard to predict, at least for me. Oh, mini lag. But yeah, I could tell like why people consider this busted character. Because this stage at solo probably should be much harder, right? But yeah, I'm not complaining. Like, if you require cores and they're quite RNG to get, not to mention your stats are quite RNG to get from those cores, so that's kind of RNG in the square. So yeah, I'm not complaining, you know, for that content to be farmable as fast as possible. But one-shotting the Colossi bosses might be too much. Might be. So hopefully they will address the boss issue, but not like the mobbing stuff. Because for the mobbing, it's like, who cares about that, right? It's like repetitive content. So, Gamba time. Should I go for fire rate?
If it's about weapons, come and talk to me.
Though I got almost perfect like chill attacks on both of them. Dude. Which cores I have? Actually, I saw some perfect cores. This is level 8. Level 9. This one. So yeah, I have like four perfect cores. So I could go with fire rate 1% increase. Just for the, you know, aesthetics. Or I could go and improve my last dagger because it's still like super weak. Yeah, this one is actually could use some upgrades. Like 7, 8, 6, even 6, are you kidding me? You know what? I'll spend some cores here. I mean spend, not waste them. Game, come on. Well, that was complete waste. I guess we don't spend that much anymore. Level 9, electric damage. Electric fire, nope. Electric 144%. 8. I already have 8 here. 6, 7. One core upgrade is whatever. So yeah, at least one upgrade. Could I like spend core on this thing? It's like one of my favorite weapons, but I'm using it for the mobbing, and for the mobbing it's actually usually fine. Like in any content, even without rapid core. Oh, I should keep my core for the sniper rifle. Unless they'll nerf that. They kind of said like tomorrow will be a hotfix. So who knows? Maybe there will be, you know, silent nerfs to things. What I wanted to check. It's not in miscellaneous, right? Weapon core, but There is no like materials for that weapon core. Basic materials. We have so many materials now. And they will be removing some in the next major update. Oh, it's not exactly a major update. Like usual update. Major will be probably the new season. Where is it? This is the weapon core, but... Ah, okay, I can check through here. So I have 287 out of 2000. That is actually... quite amount to farm. But if I will get sniper rifle, I could farm it like much faster. Though, for the sniper rifle you need to have blueprints. And for the blueprints, which needs to be dropping, which are not dropping. So let's do one more erosion, and let's farm sniper rifle after that. Because one-shot capability, I guess. Actually, considering like the newest boss falls down with that sniper in 1 second, that's like faster than I'm killing all the bosses. Dude. So we might be needing that upgrade, huh? But still, core, I will be not putting core there until tomorrow's update. Who knows what they will do there? Because like 1 second for the newest boss, I'm having suspicion, they might be nerfing that. Like the video? Which video? Which video you want me to like? A minute. Oh, you sneaky dude here. How are you doing, frauds? How is your fine day? Ammo. I messed up. I actually messed up. Guys, drop more ammo, please. Please, like really please. HP, mana, not so bad. Going good, almost at work. Almost. Are you just starting? No, we have like much different time zones, so don't mind me acting surprised. Off at work. Oh, okay, off work. Okay. Even though you're like in US, I was thinking it might be too late to start. Even with the such time zones. But hey, no incidents this day. Everything is good. Internet is up. I messed up. I supposed to jump. I actually supposed to jump activating this thing. Guys, don't shoot me. Now we are going to die because, reasons. We do such huge amount of damage. And only one difference, you have to E before you activate your skill. Okay, mana full, ammo almost full. Okay. But yeah, I'm thinking, about that sniper rifle. Let's be real, in shooter games, sniper rifles, that's something I really like, except TF2, which I like Spy more than that. It's like super rare case. Where it's not my top 1 weapon. But so far, Hypnotic breaks the last 30 minutes, and then what? If it breaks after that? Do you have anyone on call? Like off-shift duty. I was having that at work, I remember. Not fun thing. But hey, it pays. Steve 2 stream, I was very busy. Hey, it's not a homework, so, that's fine. Also, I had a little bit early stream yesterday. So that could be also the reason. And that's like almost, let's say, the last third part of the stream. I was doing some rocket jumps. Not usual shooting and blasting and backstabbing. I was doing some rocket jumps. Can you actually tell how much this thing does damage? Because like of all numbers on the screen, it's almost impossible to even tell. Which I like, to be honest, you know. Lots of numbers, you think you're doing something nice, right? Also one more proof, obviously their HP going like super fast down. It's toughest content in the game, so I think I'm doing a nice progression. But still, I'm pretty sure this build could be improved. Which I could... jump! Jump! I needed to jump. Guys, please wait a couple seconds, I need to jump. Now we're talking. It's still hilarious. Like, the main damage of that ability is scaling of your HP. You just build for your survivability and you get free damage. Let's actually check something. So, if I jump, am I doing more damage? Because supposedly it should be like that. But I'm not sure. Or maybe I have so much damage that I don't even know. Check the damage numbers at the end of the statistic of the mission results. Thank you, Jake. The thing is, I would like to check like how much separately damage I'm doing. Because that... let's be real. It's quite curious. Considering such mess on the screen. I think it's around 350,000 damage. Because that's like one of the numbers which I caught in between. But obviously Soul Blades is doing less than that. Like 40, maybe 60,000. But the question is how much, you know, in total are them. In ammo. Very nice. What's the video? One damage number is 386,284. I forgot to jump. Skill issue. I will not actually waste ammo. I don't have much. Yeah. No, give me that. Speaking of ammo. Dude. Doing some parkour in there. So Jake, you have same build? Similar build? Good. Any gamble points? My RNG was not so... Oh, actually, yellow. Do I have yellows? I don't think so, right? I have the open slot, which used for the blue cores. I have additional blue core, I have orange core. And I have 2 green cores. But total damage is 1 billion. But still. It's quite nice to know like how much exactly your weapon does. How much actually it has DPS? 300,000, but like, let's be real, this number is like super vague. You will not have like proper estimation of your like weapon damage in this thing. But yeah. So the main damage of the projectiles of the weapon is 386 bullets, I mean. And the Soul Blades from 40 to 60, probably. So then I just finished crafting. I'm mostly a Blair guy. I'm currently building truly deadly arson. Hey, you will be cooking in the next update. Now that we have like ultimate transfer thing, so whatever you will do now, you will be actually keeping that as well. And hopefully they will follow the tradition. You know, each new character and stuff will be more busted than the previous one. I know it's hard to imagine after Serena, but we had the same feeling after Bunny and after Freyna and after Inez. you know, but developers still find a way to bust things up. Hey, why my ultimate is... Ah, okay. It was still on cooldown, despite it was not really clear. Got me confused there a little bit. Yeah, I'm trying to have some, you know, meta fun, but at the same time I'm playing currently Keelan. I'm not sure like how long you're here, but like in the Sigma sectors, I'm like running Keelan, and it's quite fun build I have. So after this one I will go to, you know, get some sniper rifle components, so I will show that as well. Because like off meta when doing great feels much more satisfactory, in my opinion. But like for Erosion 30 it's exception, because no one else, you know, can do that efficiently. Like literally no one else. Maybe 4 Glaze in the party, maybe. But I haven't done like Erosion in the groups. You know, it's like super tough. Because like, let's be real, most time than not, people joining there in hope to get carried. And some people have audacity to to AFK. But that's actually hilarious. But hey, it is what it is, right? But this build though, I don't know, can actually Serene carry 4-man groups? Probably yes, right? Even if like mobs will be 4 times longer to kill, it's probably not that bad as well. But at the same time, like I don't think, you know, any carry hoppers, you know, would reach level 30 anyway. Because I haven't tried level 30 in the public matchmaking. Only like 26 or 7, whatever there was minimal. Because I was stuck. I was stuck as well. I had a good damage, but like survivability was meh. And Serene now have like big chunk of HP, which actually gives her damage as well. Like, bruh. Just build for survivability and you get HP. Damage, I mean. Speaking of survivability, let me pick a couple cubes. Let's go. Campers. Have a couple campers in here. So far, busted will have 21 second duration with fire pits everywhere. They all critical hits. You have 100% crit, right? Like, I really hope the Ultimate Blair and his new red mods will actually give something, you know, really cooking. It's about time, you know, for some male descendant to shine. In my opinion, I actually have 1 HP. Not anymore. Those minigun dudes are having aimbot. If they lock on to you, if you don't have a cover, even like your Serena with 30,000 HP, you know, will go down quickly. Yeah, good. Took me a little bit longer than usual here. I also quite surprised. People are actually having 1.5 minute clear of this thing. How? Like, I know Serena is busted, but like, let's be real. Like 1.5 minute? Like cheaters or what? But I don't think like it's like filled with cheats. There's so many places doing that. Like pages, many pages. Don't really need 100%, but I have 91 when I have classic chief equipped. Yes, it's still good. Like with the DES, it's super easy to get like max crit, but at the same time you don't spend like literally min-maxing everything into crit rate, because yeah, there's no point in that. Like mine is having 96%, and will I spend additional module slots or whatever for the like 4%? Of course not. So yeah, I think they like, I don't know, hard cap like even 90% is enough. Like once per 10 you will get non-crit, and that's fine. Going like full 100, maybe not a big deal. Okay, last dagger time. Yeah, my last dagger is actually quite weak. Oh, ammo. I didn't notice that first. Animation cancel on reload. I'm not usually using that, but sometimes it's nice. Ammo. Give me. I should be doing like separate weapon slot for this. Maybe I could do that with currently equipped ones. So basically, I could equip some modules which will give you like impact rounds. When you pick up like general rounds or whatever. Dude, ammo issue is sometimes too much of an issue, so you know, might as well do that. Animation cancel, not in my favor. I grabbed the ledge and I cancelled my reload. But at least I have now my ammo back. So much time left, so it doesn't matter if I die once. Good. Gamba check. Oh, four purple ones. It's like... Is it for my last dagger down? We can check. Anyway, I will be going for the sniper rifle farm. So, Erosion might be later. But apart from that... I think I have a good weapon. The only thing I could probably improve is my orange core. Surely, you know, after that you can go like min-maxing, literally perfect stats. But at the same time, do you really need that? Why I'm doing that? I'm switching to global map instead of local one. Full maxed out backdraft, build truly deadly cuisine build and classic chief build. I was trying chief build, but I don't think I tried a deadly cuisine build. So... Because I didn't want to invest too much into the blade. It's not my main, plus I know that, you know, the ultimate will be coming. So I might, you know, put catalyst into him on the ultimate version. But yeah, I didn't have like much gameplay for him. I remember I started with the Lepic. Then I switched to Bunny for the mobbing stuff. Lepic was the boss killer. Then they released Haley. Haley became the boss killer, of course. Then they released Keelan. Keelan became mobster for me. Ines actually kind of surpassed him, but at the same time I was like, okay, you know, it's meta, we can try that, but like later on I switched back. I will show you why, because it's kind of, for me it's like super fun. Yeah, I don't have purple here. What about last dagger? And no purple here. So we're chilling on Gamba. Journal. What did I get? Aboard. Void vessel. Wreckage. Complete a voice erosion. Search 50 times. Actually, I almost... Wait, what? UT and void... Ah, that's a void vessel. Never mind, void vessel. I probably need some void vessels as well to get like the doggo food, because my doggo, the second one at least, is only level 22. Real friendly cuisine is not that good of a build. Could you describe me? Actually, I could also check the module, but you probably could describe me a little bit, you know, what the module does. I have like each and every module. Significantly increases the damage of giant fireball, and the fireball explodes, firefighters do not spawn. So it's like one of a nuke, right? But the cooldown, is it manageable? Increases the damage of giant fireball. Let me check. I deleted the player preset, so we might be not having one. I have like each and every descendant. Blair. Giant fireball.
What's my role?
So this is like the giant fireball, of course, it's not literally the skill name. Small fireballs. So you're losing like three smaller ones, right? Small falls burn on enemy enemies, create, and flame zones are not created as well. I don't know. Seems to be like huge drawback. Like at least giant fireball would still create the flame zones. Takes all the damage over time duration on the fire and fire pistol in one big damage. And how much damage you deal with that? Like it's like, let's say Colossi. Sniper rifle. Well, let's actually go to the vessel. Let's actually go to the vessel. Best weapon, by the way. Like artifact level of, you know, of the power. Characters looked cool. I mean,
It's filled with the unexpected.
you probably didn't see like lots of intros, but yeah, like they are cooking with those intros. This voice line I like.
It's just wiping them all.
This operation is just wipe them all out. But yeah, who else is cool? Haley is cool. Like sniper rifle, she deploys like out of sky or whatever. It's a sniper rifle, believe me. It's a gauss rifle as well at the same time. Void vessel. I need doggo materials. How much keys I have? Let me check how much keys I have. Miscellaneous. I have 8 keys, so for one run, then I'll be having more keys. I'll pick that 𝑱𝒐𝒊𝒏 guy. You like the armor stuff? Last I checked, I'm going to check it right now, but it was like 2 million damage. 2 million damage. And how much cooldown you can reach? Like the minimal. So you can probably, you know, spam that? Or no? You cannot spam that. 𝒱𝒐𝒊𝒏 guy was the boss killer. One of the first like boss killers. I have him built as well.
Launching void vessel.
Though my favorite part of his is big suction build. You know? For the context, he has a grenade which pulls like enemies to it. But you can reach a ridiculous range with that. It's like fun to, you know, mobbing around. For the content which, you know, does not require you to move that much. So yeah. I lost my stacks a little bit there, so that was a little bit slow. I'm getting lazy. When I play different characters, then I go back to kill and I'm getting lazy to actually keep in mind that I have to, you know, charge through mobs, because it will give you back your, like, cooldown. But it's not a big deal. Again, 3.3 million with a cooldown of 7 seconds. It's not bad. It's not bad. Even probably could be, you know, a decent boss killer. If you have like a good weapon, you know, to shoot for like those 7 seconds. Genetic. When I was needing, you know, genetic material boxes for the blueprints, I couldn't get them. And now there is like 4 out of 5 boxes and the 5th box, which I don't need. God damn. I think the special boxes, right? I require special boxes. Oh well. But yeah, this is like my favorite mobbing build. Let's be real. Like the meta stuff is fun and all, but at the same time, like unique action pace, so to say, is still beating it, at least for me. Experimental. Come on, don't go into the box. And you can also skip the content. Like that. Oh, almost. I tried to manage my cooldowns there, you know. Almost fell off.
Too slow.
Okay, weapon switch. It's no skill damage zone. Those like yellow shield bubbles blocking all the skill damage. And for that I like Thunder Cage because it destroys like them in AoE. And my Thunder Cage actually doesn't have the weapon core. But for this content it's fine. Backdraft just does so much better, the range is really little, because then you have to be right next to the boss. Ah, so it's also a range issue. I see. Damage is nice, cooldown is nice, but I probably think you could get like more cooldown reduction. Because like with the killing, I reached 90%. 90% cooldown reduction. So how much total cooldown like on this thing without any reduction? So then you can check like 90%. But maybe it will be less than 7 seconds. Where's the shield guy? Efficiently, you kill the shield guy only. But I should just everything. When you have such combo, like charging through the mob like couple times, it actually feels good. Especially with the bosses. If you have like nice combo, it's like dopamine combo. It's a skill thing. Have to break it with the skill only.
You can't run away.
No special boxes, lucky me. Probably put more cooldown on the thing, but I haven't done that with the build yet. I believe the max cooldown it could possibly have. Yeah, 90%. That's what I mentioned. So, like with my kill and build, on my ultimate I have 60 seconds cooldown, and like I reduced it to 6 seconds. Which is quite nice because I'm using it not for damage, I'm using it to refresh the movement skill stacks when I'm out of those. It gives me like 3 charges back. So yeah. So both of them, like the movement skill have 5 seconds, and the ultimate has... And the ultimate has 6. So yeah, I'm quite okay with that. I don't think you can get more than that, to be honest. Plus it probably would be overpowered for some descendants. But the only thing which I found a way to get like 90% cooldown reduction is the external components, which totally do not match my character, but for the mobbing you don't need that. So I already have like good damage. Oh, what was being like? Unreal Engine stuff. I'm using the polar set. The polar set for the ice damage, but Killen doesn't have ice damage. But yeah, not a big deal. Actually, not a big deal. You guys don't mind me. I'm just putting out your shields. Yeah, see, when I charge not through mobs, I'm losing my stacks, and sometimes I find myself in the middle of nowhere without any movement. So you should be keeping it, like, your focus up with this thing. About this phase. Like, I have a feeling it was supposed to be doing something. Not just, you know, have a pretty window to the black hole. Because, like, the whole mission objective is just open up this thing. Yeah, probably not. I also remember, like, on the Killen trailer, you have that boss, which, like, Void Vessel boss. One of the phases, he moves around his shield. But they cancelled that. They actually cancelled that. I wonder if it, you know, because they thought it will be too hard for people to hit it. But oh well. Oh well. Some content nerfed, like, undeserved, so to say. In my opinion. Like, Void Erosion is, like, super busted, in my, like, humble opinion. Because, like, it completely denies on later stages, like, skill-based descendants. But the stuff like challenging bosses and whatnot, getting nerfed without, like, any much of a reason, in my opinion. But hey, community talks, right? The majority talks. And now it's Serena, like the newest boss, right? Like UP hype, new content, UP hype, dead in 1 second. Dude, I haven't even like combined my sniper rifle for that. I probably will because I never farmed those void, not void, but like abyssal bosses, right? Yeah, I never even got one skin because like I think it's kind of stupid that they made it like each and every descendant to, you know, to be farmed for that. Like how much descendants we have now? 19, right? So 19 times like how much it was? 300, right? So 19 times 300, it's like 5,700? No. No, it is, right? I think it is. My math is not that bad. But yeah, and you have to run those abyssal bosses to get like 6,000 because you have the backpacks as well. 6,300 before this update. So yeah, and for each run you were getting like 4 pieces most of the time. I found it so stupid that I was, you know, I was just not doing it out of the principle. Because I think it's like giga stupid. But the maps is very good to get out of the map with kill. They actually implemented limits. You cannot like no more, you know, get too high. You have like that danger screen, you know? Like if in 6 seconds or whatever you will not get back, you will get respawned. His shield's down. Disaster. Come on. Let's fire. I like that. Probably I don't need anything, right, from that box. I already got the fellow, I got descendants, so yeah. Shall I do it one more time? I need more resources. I need to get like Doggo to level 30. No, the new Doggo is a questionable pick for me. Like the cooldown, which you get like how much, 10 or 20% of your max ammo, is like so long. At max level I think it's like 40 seconds, which is like super long. Let me delay Twitch ads. Still able to do it the other day, and timer can easily be beaten. I mean, depends how far you plan to go. It's not like it disappears after that, right? Also not much to do outside of the map. If it would have like some secrets, Easter eggs would be nice. Apart from it, it's just like landscape textures, right? Okay, missed up my cooldown a little bit there, but that's fine. Sometimes I miss up like left or right. Waypoint is not like, ooh, jackpot almost. Like all the boxes which I need except this one. I think like materials from this box never got used after the first time, right? Okay. So much protein. Doggo will be eating. Vulture is also good for those shields, but I think Thunder Cage might be winning a little bit. If you find a shield dude like quickly, it's just like much faster. But Vulture destroys like both shields. Skill shields and the bullet shields at the same time. So depends, I guess. This one, right? Yep. Boyos, I'm here. Just circling around. But yeah, after like playing Ines and Freyna, I was... You know what? I probably would like to have like more action for mobbing. And that's why I went with Killen again. In some cases he's slower, like in the places where you actually need to stand still and kill like many mobs, but like the content where you actually need to travel between points, kill and will give a run for your money. Like both Ines, Freyna, even Bunny. Like I'm usually the first one. Aye? There's not much there to this infinitely, so you can actually go infinitely. I wonder if, you know, developers would left some leftovers, you know, outside of the map. Or maybe some developed content for the next update, huh? Who knows? Because, like, I remember some other games were having like that. People who were breaking out of bounds were finding some, like, next updates and spending. One of the last games, I think it was like Throne and Liberty I was playing. People went out of the map and so, like, already built up next regions. Despite, you know, we're not having that. So I guess they were working not on the map, but like something else. Like quests, maybe items, maybe dungeons or whatever. But yeah, the maps were ready and you could just walk in them, no issues. So that dungeon team and immediately end up in the boss room. But the boss room will not be spawned, right? So not much of a point, I think. Actually, maybe that's how Serena doing it at avoid erosion level 30, huh? Nah, you need to fill timer before boss will spawn up, right? But they have a leaderboard, like 1.5 minutes, like completion on the void erosion 30. Dude, like how you can do that even? Even if you just travel like through map without killing anyone. Getting to the boss will take that amount of time, probably. I don't know. I suspect, you know, some fishy players. But at the same time, the leaderboard is filled with them. It's like hundreds of them. So, like, there are hundreds, if not thousands, cheaters. I don't think so. It's going to be expanded on because there's a lot of real estate out there that's not used. Real estate. But hey, who knows? Kingston is like one of the first zones which could, you know, play like more impact on the next major like content updates. Who knows? Who knows? I also would have probably, you know, would not be against to have like more like urban environment, so to say, because now we are traveling like through cosmos, galaxies, or whatever. So yeah, I really like the first map in the campaign, where you just go through, you know, some different places on planet Earth, so to say. But obviously it's not planet Earth, right? But yeah, I really hope they will focus on the content. Like, the game has so much potential. I didn't miss the chest room, right? I think so. But yeah, we need Nexon's approval, so that like First Descendant team will be doing, you know, more such stuff. Because as a business, Nexon probably cares about profits and usual. So, you know, we might need more bikini skins, so people will pay up. But hey, we'll see, we'll see. Last update got how much? Probably double the amount of players, right? Because it was, you know, around 5,000-6,000, I think. But currently it's like 10. At least last couple days it was. Maybe it's lower now. Maybe. Actually, I'm quite curious. Give me that. I want to see it. Steam. 𝑑b TFD. Will it find TFD? Yeah, it's smart. Oh, almost 14,000. We're growing. We're actually growing. But I have a feeling that they have to, you know, release like really major upgrade. Yeah, we got like new dungeon, new thing to farm, new busted character, but we need probably like major content update. It could easily double, maybe more, you know, amount of players. And marketing has to be maybe used, maybe. I don't see like lots of... Well, actually I don't see any sponsored streams anymore. That probably could drive like players. I remember it was at launch or during the beta tests. Like even Shroud was playing this game. But then we ran out of content. So yeah. It was mostly like farming stuff. I was too greedy there. Should have not charged through like flames. Okay, that was good. Not the fastest one, but hey, good enough. He's in God mode. That's why I'm folding. Very nice. Let me check. Let me actually check. Enhanced materials. Probably it's here, right? This thing. So how much can I craft? I probably will go till I can craft 5 at least. So that's 70. Everything else is nice. I probably will not even reach the boss. So let's see. I need around 20, right? If I will be lucky on the special boxes. Oh, Twitch ads. I cannot delay them anymore. I have to run them. In 30 seconds. In 30 seconds they will be forced. So let's do couple minute breaks now. So like they will be like skipped for the next hour. Otherwise it will be in the middle of the gameplay, which sucks and I don't want to do. But yeah, chill with the doggo. And I be right back. Doggo. Doggo. Doggo is not on the camera. Last time it was like full face of his. Okay. See you in a couple minutes. Try to get on team 5 stacks. Actually, should I use the first skill as well? Okay, and let me use skill. Let's be real, it's not using that much. Hey, it works, right? It works. Gentlemen, maybe gentle ladies as usual. Two chats were not starting for like, I don't know, 30 seconds, so it was longer than usual. Which sucks. Which sucks, but hey, we are back. We are back. Should I put enhancement material thingy in my tracker so I will know actually when, you know, I will have enough? Okay, this one is enough. Anyway, I think, is it enough? So, how much I need? Well, 5 it's enough for sure. This one even 10. Yeah, I only need this thing, which is like 70, right? Well, 17 total, but left 20, so I need only 20 left. Let's go, let's go. Dude, I'm dropping some nice purple weapons. Nice looking purple weapons. It kinda sucks that you cannot use them. Even for the looks. They could definitely, you know, make a system which lets you borrow the looks for the same, you know, weapon type. And then they can, you know, they can keep making like purple weapon skins. If they really like them that much, it seems. Or they have somewhere in the, you know, back of them. They made it like quite some time ago and they need actually somehow to introduce them into the game. That could be the reason. One of the like bad things about the battle pass, you know, keeps me, you know, not buying each and every one. Though I also need to compare malevolent damage, if it's worth, you know, to upgrade. Because like in free tier you get only half of the upgrades of the weapon. Oh, bullets. But I checked the unique ability tooltip. It says like each upgrade gives you 2% damage increase for the soul blades. So I don't know how much it matters. Probably with all the bonuses it matters, but like not that much compared to like other weapons and stuff. So yeah. Charge into a wall, my specialty. Shield dude, yep. Actually, if you charge through them, yeah, it also counts, right? So you get your charges back by by charging through like immune mobs as well. So you can just refill your charges, and since we have 90% cooldown reduction, it's probably infinite. Problem. Oh, this thing. It was quite a while actually. I got RNG to get into this zone part of the map. Two. Wait, what? Really? Only 2? Sheesh. Might be not that fast then. So I need 20, and if I will just be getting 2, it's like 10 boxes. It's possible in the same run, but unlikely. Okay, 3. How much in total I have? 57. So I need 13 more. Nope. Not in this thing. I always confuse like left or right in here. It's like 50-50, but my chances are like much lower than 50. Don't mind me. Can you give me the bomb, please? This one, right? No. Where is the bomb? Bomb got drive-by. I hope my keyboard clicking is not noticeable. I have noise suppression, but sometimes it's, you know, not suppressing like 100% of the noise. And keyboard, Keyboard is quite nearby the microphone. Though I usually check like the recording of the stream, so next one is not an exception. Okay, bump, yep, good. Excuse me. Let's see that you picked up, but since you have only 2, I'm pretty sure that's the item that you went to next 6 per run. It actually depends on the amount of boxes you have in those chest rooms. I'm like, if you check the left side of the screen, there, I have it targeted, number 4, 57 out of 12, which means I need, you know, 5 times 12. But yeah, it's possible. It's possible to get 20 in the same run, but like RNG has to be on your side, really. I have keys, but like it all depends on the chests. Lady luck, give me more chests, please. Also, one tip: do not open the last box in the boss room. Because if you don't really... Well, I mean, if you have like fellows and the descendants which are inside of that box, or you just don't want them, you can save 1 key. Because it also consumes 1 key. So how many rooms I have left? I think 2, right? So this one, which only 1 box, I got 2. So I already got 9 in this run. And let's say last room will have 4 boxes, 3 in each of them, right? Gigacopium. Whoa. Got a little bit mini lag there. Okay, 2 boxes here, so 3 and 3. So I still need 5. So we'll do 1 boss, because it's like nearby. Then I will start another run. I'll get boxes and just quit. Or maybe not optimal, I don't know. Still, keys. Getting keys is quite important. Let's see. If the first or second chest room, ouch, won't happen, then, you know, we might quit. But this time, of course, I want keys. Gentlemen, give me the boss. This one that I needed was the NES, I can only get 6 per run. Let me check. You got me curious. You probably mean keys, right? Not material, but keys, keys themselves. Okay, this time I didn't die. Okay, almost jinxed that. Almost jinxed that. Are we good? Come on. Teleporting around. Good. Add-on dropped from the red boxes. You don't really need keys for that. Let me check. Can I actually check from this thing? Miscellaneous. I remember. Actually, I can check from the descendant screen. That will be more optimal. Ines. So you probably talk about this thing, right? I think there's more than that. Everything else you get much more than 6, of course, but like the only thing you can probably limit yourself is this one. But at the same time, like, I think it depends on your RNG. Like, I don't think the red box is limiting you to have only 6 per run. Unless I don't know something. You saw how I got, like, red boxes in this run. Like, it really depends on the RNG, I think. Unless you mean per box. 6 per run. I think it's more than that, if you're lucky. Also, regarding Ines, I probably had it like... Oh. Nice chart. For Ines, I already had them because I farmed Keelan. Previously I farmed Keelan and I had like overkill of those resources. I probably could craft like another Ines if needed. That actually got me curious. The ultimate Ines and the Keelan, will it be the same like vessel run? We still cannot get rid of the, you know, of running this thing each update. They're always putting something in here. Ah, there's one elite there. Nice, I got kicked in the butt. Okay, let's see. So how much I need? 5. Only 1 box. So even in this room you already get 3. And that's only first room. Obviously you also need to be lucky on the resource itself, because as you can see sometimes it's giving you like helium or whatever it is. But yeah. So, 3. I need 3 more. I have a feeling we'll be doing boss anyway. Just to, you know, get keys for the next time. Because I still need those, like, food materials later. That was engine acceleration. Okay. So it's like turbo boost, dunk slam into the pit. I think there is more optimal way to get rid of those shields. Like, I mean, like overall this area. If you know, like, the spawn spots of, like, each shield guy, it can be, like, super quick. Maybe there are some tricks for void erosion like that. But still, I'm so skeptical that people doing it, like, for 1 minute and 30 seconds or whatever it has there. Even if, like, 50 seconds. Dude. Unless they, you know, keeping some glitches. I know some people keeping glitches. They even admitting that. Like one of the Reddit topics where like some commenters, you know what, I know the glitch, but well, we don't really want to get it fixed. It was not about void erosion, it was about something else. But yeah, because like 1 minute and like 30 or 50 seconds, yeah, I will not believe that. So, of course we will not get 3. The game knows that you need 3, that's why you will get 2. At least we got funny, you know, 69 number. So yeah, we need 1 more. Where are my charges? Blueprint. That's another dog, but for the second one, I also probably... Or I have enough. I probably have enough. Like usual food blueprints. What do you think? Which will next dog or maybe another animal we will be getting as our looters? Roomba looters. It's about time they would give you, you know, some other companion. Hello, it can fly? Okay. I understand jumping down, but jumping up like that, that's a mutant doggo. Oh, that was nice killing spree. Nice charge spree. And I'm frozen. As soon as I say something, it's always a jinx. Guys, don't mind me. Where is the bomb? And now we open the most useless window. There probably was some sort of cinematic or whatever. I'm not just having, you know, a nice view. Like, cut content in the games, it's kind of sad thing. Reminds me a lot about of Cyberpunk as well. So much stuff they planned to do, but in the end, they didn't have the time to deliver that. But still, the game in the end was, you know, delivered quite nice. Like after like fixes, DLC as well, that was actually good. Though, like at the very beginning I had not much of any issues completing that. The mostly, you know, people were suffering who were playing like on PS4. Like, the game was unplayable there. On PC I think it was fine. Okay, experimental, nope. Experimental I think it needs for the Descendants, right? Almost forgot about this thing. Yep, not a waste. Broken box. Probably I don't need that anymore, but hey. Loot. Free loot. I bet timing. You can actually bypass those lasers with the killing. Just you need, like, to predict range a little bit. I almost. I think I never actually did like the whole thing here. Boss, insta spawn please. What's the one to play it on PS4 and then get that I put it up on PlayStation just to get platinum? It's unplayable, still got the platinum. Ooh, that determination. Respect. But have you played like it at the beginning or when they actually released the fixes and stuff? Because I remember at some point they even removed it from the PlayStation Store. And that was before PS5 got released, I think. So that was quite drama. This time I will not jinx anything. Now I have med packs and I say, you know, that was quite nice. In before I will just insta die. Good. There, doggo materials. I have enough for 5 of them, so let's put it to the crafting, I guess. How much keys I have left? Miscellaneous 11 keys. Not bad, not bad. Didn't play any of the whole thing. It was lagging while I was in Albion since I got on PS5. Just loaded up PS4 and immediately got the platinum. Ah, okay. I was talking about Cyberpunk, but yeah. In the first Descendant, Unreal Engine is Unreal Engine number 5, which is complete mess if you ask me. The only game which adapted Unreal Engine 5 quite nicely is Fortnite, and that's because, you know, that's Epic Store and they have like Unreal Engine developers there. Which like made in-house, so to say. But like each and every new game was thinking, oh, like nice and shiny engine, we will be, you know, doing nice things with it. Cool. In beta tests, like, it's always GPU load 100% and you get like sub-optimal FPS for your, you know, monitor refresh rate. And you have to like enable those DLSS and stuff, which, yeah. What a time to be in, right? You always have to use the resolution degradation to get like new games running. Sucks, in my opinion. Sure, you don't like notice that much of a difference, but still. What did I craft? Ah, beam rifle, right? Yep. Second copy. Good. Gambling. Gambling points will be in 1 hour as well. So, what was the next stop? Or next Should I go to Erosion? Sigma sec. I wanted to do sniper rifle for sure. Let's do that. Let me remove the tracking of those things. Weapons. So I only need 3. I got nanotubes, 4 nanotubes already, but everything else not so much. Do I have those things as my goal? Wait a second. Will it actually show that? The blueprint. You cannot have more than one, right? Because like it's in the same zone. The beam rifle is split across 2 zones, so you have like one target here and one target here. So it's up to you. Let me see. So I have sniper rifle, AK-47, and I have those 2 things. But like those 2 were not showing at the same time here, right? So I see this one is marked, but I don't see like where's the second one. But hey, it's there, so I hope it will stay there. Sigma sector, sniper rifle, high risk. Almost forgot about that. It's a beast. If you build this one, it's probably this thing can kill any boss and that I get one shot. Yes. I'm trying to get it, but my RNG is not so nice to me. And I'm not sure, do you actually need to, you know, get like all 4 parts? Because on the revolver, which I'm using for the erosion, you actually don't need that. Well, you kinda need that, but like damage increase is not that great.
Descendant, confirm arrival at the operations
Unique
zone.
ability, right?
Proceed with caution.
So I actually cannot see which one, you know, does it increase. The unique ability. Might gouge probably not, because it's like 100%. This one probably as well not. So it's either damage or MP cost, or both. But I cannot check that because I don't have like any other copies. But still. I even have it like, how much? I don't have it here, but I already have 2 catalysts on that sniper rifle when I was leveling Serene. So yeah. It will be less to level up later on, so I don't mind that. Plus, the only thing I'm doing that is to get like the Tormentor kills for those currencies. Because otherwise I would not be farming that. Like both Defiler and what was the first boss name in the Abyss? It's not a Grave Walker, but it's a bootleg game, Grave Walker. I wanted to say Game Over, but it's not really Game Over. Inferno Walker? I don't know, something like that. Infernal Walker. But still, I didn't bother to farm them because, like, as I mentioned, to get like 6,000 those like currency things, dude, I'm writing, I'm not doing that. Now they made it more, right? The boss actually kills faster, much faster than any other before, but they probably increased the currency drop rate as well. Inferno Walker, so I guess somehow in my backplace, you know, in brain it was still there. But it was not so impactful, right, that boss, so we don't even remember 100% like its name. But still. How much times you need to run that? So you need like 6,000. Okay, let's pretend that there is like only one skin set. So it's like 3,300, right? So to get those 3,300 things, on average you will get 4 of them, of course, because getting more than that is like super low percentage. So how much you left up with? 700 runs? 700? 800? Almost 800 runs, like just to, you know, just to round it up. Let's pretend you get like more than 4 in some cases. Okay. 700 francs. So yeah. And there are people who actually did that. They farmed that thing like each day many times and got like all the skins for each, like literally the same skin for like each descendant. It's like, bruh. I know we don't have content, but really? But really? Considering we have like universal skins for like males and females, they could do that. Like 300 for one, 300 for another one, 300 for a backpack. You get like 900 like total currency needed. So yeah. You only need 300 per skin. Yes, but if you're completionist, you want to get it for the each descendant, right? Actually, when I deducted like for 3000, I deducted it wrong. Because my previous number, which was 600 or 6000, was actually for one boss, not 2 bosses. So that even like twice more than that. So you need to run this thing, one boss, almost 1500 times. Holy shit. Screw that. But to get like even one skin, you need like on average to have like 75 runs of one boss. And if you have like all the characters, which I have and many others do, because they have mastery rank as well. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe completionist, maybe getting some time guide with minerals for the skin. Exactly, because it's literally the same skin. I'm writing. And everyone should be writing too. Literally the same skin. If it would be different, fine, okay. But it's literally the same skin. It's like artificial content. They should not be doing that. Like even with the current one. Like they have increased drop chance, not drop chance, but drop amount of those currencies, right? I think. So it's still not justified, you know, to have like literally the same skin for the to be farming like 20 times. Screw that. I'm not doing it. Even like now I don't even like the new skin. The Defiler one was okay. I like that. It looks like Iron Man armor. And I actually got first time 300 those things like before the end of the update. But guess what? That weekly vendor, I didn't account for that weekly vendor. So last like 3-4 days of an update, you couldn't even spend those currency tokens. So yeah, skin just recalled the whole skin that purchased back in the day, executor skin. Even better. Even better. Yeah, a little bit the motivation talk here. Like the bosses having the same skin on themselves is also something which I'm not really a big fan of, but hey, at least abilities are, you know, somewhat different. I cannot increase that here. I need to be in town. Let me check results. Did I get the sniper rifle part? Yes, not. Let's do another one. But yeah, like Infernal Walker, like repeats the skin of like Grave Walker and Swamp Walker, Frost Walker. I think that's it. Defiler repeats the skin of the Devourer, Gluttony, I think. Was there more than that? And the Tormentor repeats the skin of the Executor. I think they could, you know, like develop some more bosses, in my opinion. Give us the Recolor, at least give us the cape Executor has. Oh, that would be not bad. I was actually having some ideas. When we just got, like, at the beginning, ultimate bunnies, everyone was crafting those ultimate bunnies with that, like, half-nude ass. I was thinking, okay, I'm live streaming this, so some, like, kids may be watching me. Dude, can we have a cave? I don't know. Before we could even equip the standard skin, you know? Standard skins of the descendants. Non-ultimate ones, I mean. But hey, I guess we were stuck with that for time being, so not much of a choice, right? Not to mention they actually like fixed a little sleep for Ultimate Bunny. I don't know if it was intentional before, but but that is funny. That is funny. I have a feeling it might be intentional. Considering, you know, how much they're cooking with the, like, some skins. Like Ultimate Frame, right? You can see, like, the person who developed that puts his soul into it. So previously might, in my opinion, not be accident as well. In my opinion. Okay, I busted it, but it was like nice long charge run. Oh, hit me in the face at such speed. Oh, but Volgos has nice aim. What is this? Some care. They could actually use those places. Maybe it's like spawn, but still. Some, like, secret passages would be nice. That reminds me of the game... How it was called? Not Baldur's Gate, but... something like having similar name. That is like similar to Diablo game, like old game. It was having so much hidden places when you walk around. Like you have to check like each and every wall and door to see if it's breakable. It was like super fun because usually it was worth it. They could do like something like this in this game too. Like that cave, right? Could be a little bit more hidden, but if you go inside, you will like find some chest, at least with the materials. And maybe a low chance, you know, getting like blueprint or whatever. That would be much more engaging, I would say. Captain Alias, you are not original. No. Original sleeping in a fish tank on our base. I wonder if like it probably leads everything, you know, for Alias to be, well, Gaia. First name, to be playable descendant. Oh, hey there, Mr. Botman. Tell to your owner, you know, it's like no effort spam. Oh, almost got me there. Let me delete that while we're having flashbang. Sorry, actually I froze the screen on the flashbang. I think they also could have some option to, you know, disable that flashbang. Spiders tried to stop the developer from doing risky stuff, but resuming on the certain features on the dev stream. Oh, tell me more about it. I actually usually check like the short versions of the like dev stream. Because usually they're so late at night, and after that I don't really watch recordings. Oh, actually I got nanotube. And guess what? I have 5 nanotubes. I have... wait a second. No. I take it back. I actually take it back. It's not nanotubes. Or it is. I think it is. Dude, I forgot to take out the deadly arson from the tracking and I got heavily bamboozled. I have actually nanotubes. Yep, I have 5 of them. I have actually 5 of them. Let me remove it from this spot and put the blueprint. Put the blueprint in here. So yeah, I need this and this. For the targeted loot, well, for the targeted loot I will be getting next one the blueprint itself of the weapon, but I need those things. Well, let's do a couple more rounds. We'll see. We'll see. Probably will do a couple more rounds and then I will go get some food as well, you know. Farm some food. We have to level up. Oh, no, well, actually, it's not level up. We have to consume resources in real life as well. Is it late for you, Jake? For me, it soon will be midnight. Mouse cable? A little bit fix on that. Oh, this is actually a different zone. Nice. Best of luck this time. It's like 5 PM. Ah, so you're from US, right? Lucky you. Still middle of the day. Well, not sure about lucky because everything is balanced, right? You have different time for the night. But oh well, oh well. Dude, this one is actually dodging my charges like a boss. I wonder if it's how it looks like on stream. Is it not too disorienting, you know, such charging? Florida, nice. Los Angeles, San Fierro, San Francisco. I was there. I was there. Yeah, it would be nice to visit like US at some point again. Cooldown. Messed up my cooldown there. Really? You just slapped me like that and left? I really like that you can charge with this thing upwards. You don't need a grappling hook for that. Wait a second. It survived. Little building actually survived. Okay, boss time? Yep. Let's go. Like, I really like that you can actually nuke the first boss. Well, theoretically it's the second boss, sidekick. But before it even spawns, you can actually, you know, kill it instantly. Activate its face, not kill it instantly. Kill first bar. Lots of precision. Guys, you got all my charges. Oh, no bag. What you gonna do about that? In this phase, it's actually confusing. It's actually confusing sometimes which mobs you need to get to. Because sometimes there's lots of trash mobs which, like, not contributing to make him respawn from this phase. But yeah. Okay. Me getting another part, right? Not nanotube. Let's see. I got the blueprint. But that's the targeted reward, so it was guaranteed. How much you need actual runs per guaranteed reward? I think like 11? Maybe 12? 12 probably. If not 13. Because 8%, right? 8% times 13, it's like 104%, so something like that. Okay, last run, and I hope, you know, I'll get... Actually, maybe I could do one more. Just to be on equal clock. We'll see. We'll see. If I'll get one thing now, we want to do another run to get nothing. And if I'll get nothing now, we'll still get one more run to get something, right? Okay, 2 runs. With 12 characters, playstyles in this game, there's only one character I absolutely hate, and that's Jabber. Wow, Jabber is like Pokemon, rare Pokemon. He's like so underpowered, it's not even serious, I don't know. Like, he's really strong in the places where you don't need to move, like at all. But let's be real, like 90% of the content in this game requires lots of movement. So yeah, Jabber is like heavily underperforming that. At this point it's a meme character. At this point it's just a meme. But there are Jabber mains, and I respect them for determination, you know? It's like hardcore difficulty. I mean, let's be real, it's not as bad as people say it is, right? But it's just not optimal, like, almost in any content. Probably some old stuff, like campaign missions, like hard mode missions, where you need to like hack stuff, capture the points. Jabber like is really good there, but like the new content, yeah. Probably like each and every other descendant is actually better than him. Listen, but one weapon Kingsguard Lance. True. That's true. And you have like easier time to move your stuff around. Well, not move, but redeploy. Okay. As an OG player, you know, for me Jabber is not like something I hate or something. It's like he exists and he's more of a part like of story missions than the, you know, content farm. Because he has like lots of input during like story missions. That's how I remember him. Actually, how the heck did I level my Jabber? Do I even have him? Well, of course I have him, because I have max mastery rank, so... Of course I have him, but like I don't remember leveling him up. You know why? Probably because I did it in Bunny Cave. Have you played long enough to remember Bunny Cave? that stuff was dope. It's like secrets, like, you know, leveling area. Sadly, they nerfed that to battle macros. But let's be real, nothing changed, you know, from like abusers. People are still probably using that. So they killed Bunny Cave. For nothing. But I will be honest, in Bunny Cave I was, you know, watching some movies on the second monitor and I was just, you know, spamming spacebar. That's how it is. Well, it was played, I mean. It has only really good alternate outfit, other than that it doesn't use anything different. Him, it's not enough. They rewarded him, right? But hey, that's not even close to a reward. That's actually not even close. But the outfit, one of his outfits, and I know which you are talking about, yes. That's the cool one. Out of curiosity, I will even check that. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Almost got me there. Okay. What nothing did I get? Actually, I got the blueprints for Serena. Oh well. Oh well. It would be nice if you would not get to see those blueprints if you already got the character. At least we can sell them now. Back in my days, we couldn't actually do anything with those blueprints and they were just stacking around in the inventory. What did I want to check? Jabber. Customize the sentence skins. I think you can change characters from here, right? Yep. Jabber. He's almost first in my list. Head skin. I think it was this one? I think it was this one. But like the chest, of course. You can like preview both of them. This one. You probably talk about this one, right? Like this. I really like the capes and stuff in some cases. And it actually looks really cool. But probably you can see it in the shop. Yes. This one. The full picture. Though probably hood could be replaced by, you know, something else. Let's see. This one is not bad as well, would be with that code. This one could be if painted black. Can you actually paint? Oh yeah, best timings ever. But probably you can paint the body of that helmet, and it will be like looking nice with the code. But some prefer hoodie, some prefer, you know, helmets, so that's fine. Yeah, let's do one more run. One more run. Or maybe I should do this one. Let me check. Which one is the closest to be crafted? So I have 1, 0, 0. Well, actually I crafted this one already. I have 0, 0, 0 because I didn't farm that much. Well, it doesn't really matter. Let's go with sniper rifle. Since like beam rifle I probably will not be using that much because like I'm not a fan of like beam rifles. The vulture was nice, but at the same time I didn't spend much catalysts into that. I had different weapons already. I wonder how much catalysts I have left. For Serena I've spent like 20, both for the weapon and the character, and I also spent a couple for the sniper rifle. So I probably have around 20 left. So it would be enough for like one weapon and one character, which probably will be Ultimate Blair. Because I have high hopes, you know, that he will be cooking. Literally cooking. Enhancement materials. I have 33 actually. Nice. I have a lots of boxes which I could open for the cat. Hey guys, you couldn't let me, you know, do my stuff? Well, how they actually knew about me? How they actually knew about me? Wall hacks confirmed. I'm starting from the end, right? Like the last time I was here. It was the boss zone. Is it not easy, you know, while looking at it? When you are playing, it's not like impacting, you know, your head. But I have a feeling if you watch that from a side, my favorite part. It might be a little bit, you know, disorienting. Dude, best thing for this build in those levels. To get those ships like that. Okay, everyone. Elites. When you play normal mode and hard mode, sometimes you have, you know, a little bit more expectations how fast the elites will die. Because like in normal mode you just charge once and everything is dead, including elites. But in the hard mode you have to roll through them couple times. And when I play normal mode after that, I return to roll couple times on things which are already dead. So yeah, you can get used to wrong things here. No, sometimes I think, you know, difficulty tweaks could be not HP but just damage. But who knows? But put 17 catalysts, yo. You really like Blair, I see. Additional 10 for Enduring Legacy for him. I also have Enduring Legacy, but I kinda regret that I spent catalysts on it. I even spent the core on it. Where are those mobs? Hello? Hiding. Probably even more back, right? Is it? Yo, like what they're doing there? It's always those guys. Bipedal robots. Team. Let me actually check where I have the highest. It's not showing here. Oh no, it is. It's just I don't have those for those characters. So 9, 7, 15. I have 15 on Bunny, 13 on Haley, 11 on Ines. But yes, it's the like for the longest time we had Bunny as a orc farmer. Yeah, I've remade a couple builds. Because she was also for bossing for me, high voltage builds. Like for the bosses who did not have like strong electric resistance. So yeah, it was fine. Back in my days we didn't have Haley. FPS drops, hello? Yeah, danger close. FPS danger close to 0. Okay, it's not that bad, but it's still not pleasant. You can't run away. Where are my stacks? Who is eating my stacks? Boss time already? Whoa, that was fast. I need to check time after that. Where's the boss? Second one. Dead. This first character I purchased in this game and his release. Have 500 hours on him. Yo, nice. Lazar's Journey and the First Descendant. Nice. That's commendable, you know? People who like the characters that much. I would like to say the same, but my main was Haley, and like because she's sniper and I like you know, sniper rifles and stuff. Though I'm not farming Colossi lately, so I would still play her, of course. But considering, you know, we have like new content mostly about like Stigma sector and one-shot items on the Tormentor. So yeah, she's not getting more gameplay. 5 minutes. Wait, what? It actually felt quicker than that. Okay, I got Transcendence module. Actually, I have each and every module, so I will be keeping Transcendence modules for the, you know, for combining. Probably Ultimate Blair modules, unless they will be, you know, easy to get. But yeah, let me check. Let me see if I got nothing. Wait, what? Ah, probably like stuff disappeared from this window when my doggo crafted like melted weapons and components, right? Okay, I got reactor. Singular. No, that's the wrong one. Crit rate. Actual crit rate is also not nice without crit damage, so whatever. Junk. This is it, and this is it. So, can we gamba? I don't remember. Have I checked the gamba points? And we have 3 chats in 40 seconds. I have 40 seconds to finish my business. Let's try to do it quickly, because I don't want, you know, for people to watch ads. Faster, faster, faster. Nope, this map. If there will be a little gamba, we might gamba, but if not, there will be no gamba. Let's quickly check the weapon cores. I think actually I did check, right? After I finished Erosion. Equipped core, this one. 8, 8, 9, 8, 8. No cores. So yeah, I'm calling it a day. And I will get some food. Did I actually grab dog food? That's what I will. Quickly. But for you, as always, thanks for watching. And as always, I wish you a nice rest of the day. See you next time. Doggo will be getting its food. Peace. Actually, my math is wrong. I farmed 70, but I required 60 because 12 times 5 is 60. Dump.